Hey,
Whoop, whoop.
look at there. It's still our heart month.
That's our mascot that we haven't named yet. The mascot has been here for, is it 5 years?
Long time.
Longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we still haven't named him or her or they.
Or whatever it is.
If you have a suggestion, you know, tuxedo stuffed cat.
Cardio cat.
Yeah, because we're talking about cardio today because it's Heart Month.
That's right. So there's two types of cardio modes, if you will. So if you are a walker or runner, then you
biker or rower
or swimmer
or
okay, that's enough.
etc.
So you could have what we call the steady state, where you're just moving and your heart rate feels like you could talk, and you could not too easy, but where you feel enough work and you hold that steadiness through the entire session.
Steady state cardio is a really great way to establish a base of cardiovascular fitness, heart, lung, and circulatory fitness. So you can tolerate more intensive efforts. So that's a really great place to start with building your fitness level.
On an aside, when you do weight training, your heart rate elevates. So that is technically considered a little bit of cardiovascular training, just because you're not on a treadmill or doing all the steady things that we named earlier.
And if you move rapidly enough from one exercise to the next in your weight training, sometimes we call that circuit training, if you move quickly without much, if any, rest period between different exercises, then you can accomplish something like a steady state cardio routine.
Yeah, you don't want to actually stop and talk to your friends. You just keep moving. I mean, talking is good. Now,
like we're talking now.
Yeah,
Talking,
interval.
Talk. Getting a lot of jaw workout.
Interval training is what I call those little spikes or those little boop, burst of intensity. You can do it in anything that you currently do, and where it elevates your heart rate. So if you're a runner, then you might sprint for a little bit. And what is a little bit? Usually 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds.
It really kind of depends on what your goal is.
Right.
How long that intensive interval is. And then you have a recovery interval where you're still working, you're just not working as hard.
Right.
So you're kind of pushing what we called an anaerobic threshold in your intensive activity. You're pushing to the point where you're getting breathless versus winded.
Right. So if you were walking, I use that example. If you're walking and you want to just move a little faster, you might do a power walk, or you might start doing some jumping jacks.
Or you might pick up something heavy and try to carry that around.
Right. And we said this to you a couple of videos ago where, yeah, we're all going to get out of breath. That's the goal. But what we're looking for is how quickly you recover during that rest period. And some days it may take you longer to recover. Well, that's okay. Just means you're not in that condition, or maybe other things in your life are affecting. Maybe you didn't get a night's sleep.
Your sleep quality, your hydration, your nutrition, there's all your stress load, all those different types of things will kind of change the body that you're working with on any given day.
So be patient with yourself when you're experiencing some of this.
Yeah. And just, again, work hard for you in the moment. That's a very yogic approach. Be present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Work on that heart.
Bye.
Have a Wednesday.